Once upon a time, in a little village nestled between the high mountains and the deep forests, there lived a bright and kind-hearted poor boy named Leo. Leo loved to draw and paint, despite having only a small scraping of charcoal and coarse papers to work with. He dreamed every day of having colors to express the world as he saw it. One day, as Leo was wandering through the forest, sketching the towering trees, he stumbled upon an old man sitting on a rock. The elderly man wore robes of rich colors, and his eyes twinkled as if filled with stars. "Hello, young artist," the old man said with a friendly smile. "I can see your drawings are full of life." Leo bashfully shrugged. "They are just sketches, sir," he replied. The old man reached into his bag and handed Leo a mysterious paintbrush adorned with intricate designs. "This is a magical paintbrush," he explained. "Anything you draw with it will come alive. Use it wisely and for good." Leo couldn't believe his ears. "Thank you so much," he said, holding the brush carefully. Leo rushed back home and started painting. With every stroke, wonders unfolded. He painted flowers that bloomed in all colors of the rainbow, birds that flitted and sang, and trees heavy with fruit. The villagers marveled at Leo's gift, and soon the village flourished with abundance. Word of Leo's miraculous paintbrush soon spread far and wide, reaching the ears of a greedy king who lived in a grand palace far away. This king wanted the brush for himself to fill his coffers with endless gold and surround himself with luxury. One dark night, the king's soldiers sneaked into the village, stealing the magical paintbrush from Leo's bedside. When he woke up, Leo was heartbroken, realizing what had happened. But he had determination and devised a clever plan to retrieve his paintbrush. Disguising himself, Leo set off to the king's palace. Upon arrival, he told the king he could produce magic without the brush. Intrigued, the king brought Leo to a room where he instructed the boy to paint treasures. Leo sketched a towering mountain with a single path. As the mountain came to life, Leo painted a strong gust of wind, which swept the king high up the peak. "I bless the mountain to keep hold of greed," Leo said, as the king yelled for help, unable to escape. Leo quickly grabbed his brush and dashed away back to his village. With the king now trapped, Leo returned the brush to its true purpose. He painted schools for children, gardens for everyone, and bright hues of joy spread across the village. The villagers became happier than ever, thriving not just on miracles, but also working together in harmony. And so, Leo learned that his gift was much more powerful when used generously for the good of all. Leo and his village lived happily ever after, promising to always nurture their kindness and creativity. And himself, he carried in his heart the moral of his journey. The end?